Welcome back to the SoCal Scene. I'm Melvin Robert. If you're looking for Valentine's plans or just plain romance, we may just have the perfect date night idea of all. The SoCal Scene's Christy Lemire has a preview of a performance that features the best of old Hollywood in a classic LA setting.
It's just before noon on rehearsal day. Teresa Farrell and Lincoln Jones are trying to get it right.
It is not easy. I mean, it's really difficult.
Jones is the artistic director and choreographer of LA's American Contemporary Ballet Company. Teresa Farrell is the company's executive director. They have a lot on their plates. Opening night is about a week away. What's the biggest physical challenge with dancing these numbers?
It's not even a physical challenge, it's a musical challenge.
No surprise, since Jones and Farrell are taking on a formidable task. They're trying to translate the magic of two of Hollywood's seminal stars, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, to their company's dance floor. The show features Never Gonna Dance from the 1936 classic Swing Time and 4 other classic Astaire and Rogers dance numbers. Their goal is to replicate those intricate steps.
We just have you guys watch the screen one more time.
They often refer to the film clips as they practice their routines, like Smoke Gets in Your Eyes from the 1935 film Roberta.
You'll dance a phrase by Astaire, and then you'll dance it and video yourself and look at it and just think, I look like a wet rag being dragged across the floor slowly.
Jones is hardly that. He's a perfectionist who obviously enjoys taking on a challenge. How did you feel the first time you saw Fred Astaire dance?
I felt like I had discovered gold.
The show Astaire Dances 2, Fred and Ginger, is designed to make LA swoon just in time for Valentine's Day. It's a good date night activity, too.
That was a big part of the idea. I wanted to create the perfect date night. What is something that could be really unique and really special and one of a kind?
One of a kind takes a lot of practice. On this day, the dancers worked on several numbers, like Cheek to Cheek from the 1935 musical Top Hat.
We'll look at the video again, and we'll look at the video again, and it's, oh, okay, he's putting his foot right there compared to hers, and he's shifting his weight just a little bit there, and then you change 3 things, and all of a sudden it just feels like, another dancer said, maple syrup. It just feels so perfect and right and amazing.
The effect is pretty amazing, even in rehearsal. You both realize and appreciate the level of difficulty the dancers have taken on, and you're amazed at how beautifully they make it work. There's that famous quote that Ginger Rogers did what Fred Astaire did, but backward and in heels. What do you make of that notion? Is there truth to that? Is there more?
Yeah, I mean, she was in heels and she was going backwards.
How hard is that? You're in heels right now.
Yes, I am.
How is it harder doing that than what he was doing?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know if I want to get all lost in that. I mean, he was absolutely incredible. She was incredible. Heels are hard.
Female dancers perform in heels. Hair, makeup, and wardrobe are a critical component of the program. Designers and hairstylists are trying to recreate not only the movement, but the sensibility of the era. We watched as one dancer was transformed, her long hair brushed, pinned, and sprayed into a stunning period-specific style.
So even just imitating how Ginger Rogers just holds herself, it's different than I personally hold myself. So really stepping into it like that, and then you put on that dress, and it just, it makes it easier too. Also to climb inside of that. And I love just going into a different world for a moment.
The show is a departure for all the dancers. The American Contemporary Ballet Company is primarily a ballet company. Much of their work looks like this. But not all. ACB is known for staging dramatic performances. They danced a stair once before, back in 2014. For this, they've added Ginger.
Because there's a lot to learn from her too. Our dancers love just poring over these films and studying her shoulders and her heads at Fred.
One of Astaire and Roger's best-known numbers is the magnificent and very challenging Let's Call the Whole Thing Off from the 1937 film Shall We Dance? In the film, the routine is executed in roller skates. Same here. Let's Call the Whole Thing Off
Right.
is on roller skates.
Yes.
You're going to do it
Yes.
on roller skates.
Yes.
How's that going to go?
I don't know.
The show will also include the suite from Balanchine's Who Cares? It'll be held in downtown LA's Cooper Design Space. It should be quite the night.
The setting is phenomenal. We're up on the 11th floor of this building from the 1920s, and the ceilings are like double high. There's windows looking out all over LA. The backdrop's the city. After the show, there's a reception. You meet all the performers. We have live music. You get to have drinks. It's fun. It's not that traditional theater setting. It's not a setting of the past. It's bringing this to now.
The show Astaire Dances 2, Fred and Ginger, runs until February 17th. Tickets start at $45, and if you're under 25, you only pay $25. For info on the Cooper Design Space, follow them on Instagram at Cooper Design Space. The SoCal Scene will be right back. Stay with us.